We're live. There we go. So this is going to be season 2 of the Coach Cardozo show. So I'm starting off with my friends from India, Nishant and Radhika.
Yes.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. You guys a little nervous? We should be.
I am.
Okay, that's awesome then. That's what I'm talking about. My first interview too was kind of hard. Actually, this one is still hard, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of so anyways, we've met 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was gonna be like, okay, we're not gonna do extensive research on your background before we have you on the show. So I know you guys own 2 CrossFit gyms in India,
Yeah.
and are promoting an app that you have.
Yeah.
Tell me about your background and you're in India and the 2 gyms that you open.
Okay.
And talk about that.
We are from Mumbai. I'm a CrossFit level 3 trainer, and we opened up our first box around 5 years back.
Yeah.
This was just after the first lockdown, and it's been 5 years since then. We actually opened up 3 boxes, and then we had to shut down one because it wasn't very profitable. So right now we currently own 2 boxes in Mumbai.
Wow.
Yeah.
It must have been like when you opened in the CrossFit gyms, right? You decided to open 2 of them. Did you have family to back you up to say, go for it? Or did they say you crazy like they would tell me? Yeah.
That way actually I've been very lucky.
Yeah.
My dad is a go-getter, so he's like, you can do whatever you want,
And I'll be there to support you.
and I'll be there to support you. However, we took loans from the bank. My sister lives over here in the US, so she was our initial investor.
Yeah.
She invested some money into our company,
Yeah.
and that's how we started with CrossFit Kaali. On the other hand, Radhika's dad was quite nervous, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" There
Yeah.
were like around 45 gyms in this place. Are you
Yeah.
sure your gym is going to
Yeah.
do well and
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
So yeah.
What did you have? Like, what made you set apart? Because obviously there's competition, right? In every industry.
Yeah.
What made you guys set apart from the CrossFit that you have based and what you've been into? Because obviously, I'm assuming you don't just decide to be a level 1 CrossFitter and then you start the business.
So I think the advantage was that he had worked in 2 different spaces, 2 different CrossFit boxes before we opened up our own space. So he knew what we wanted to have and what we didn't want to have. That was one. And another thing was that we had seen a lot of spaces everywhere else and a lot of other businesses, not just CrossFit, like how people handled their restaurants or how people handled a hotel or something like that. And he always wanted that our standards should be top notch. So I think that is what set us apart.
When you say top-notch standards, what do you mean by that? Like what did you see in the other boxes that you said we can do better? We can have we could definitely make sure this business works, better than what we've been. Which is fine. I mean, you obviously want to improve in where you're at. So what was one of the basic things?
I think having the systems in place was one of the most important things for us.
So actually, when we started off like I'm going to coach for 6 hours a day. Morning 3 hours, evening 3 hours.
It was a mom and pop show.
And I knew that I'm a very good coach, so I'll be able to take it. I'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
But with time, everything changed. I realized that I need to have more coaches. I need to have a system in place and everything. And that system is what is helping us to be here in the US for 1 month, and CrossFit Kaali is working fine over there. So,
Okay.
I think in India right now, all the other CrossFit boxes, they don't have a system. Till now, the owner is coaching, which is good, which is great, obviously. But if you want to scale your business, then you have to have systems in place.
Yeah.
So those systems were what we aimed for by obviously through learning stuff and everything. Yeah.
Okay, so the system. Okay, it's kind of like what I'm working on now. It's like I need a system because I have Will that I have to trust to coach and develop me and do the filming. I have my sister that helps me with the books writing and different things like that. I have people actually in Bangladesh that help me with a lot of my social media marketing.
Nice.
So this is kind of the scale and to trust people.
And delegating work, because that's the toughest part.
Say again?
delegating.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the toughest part
Yeah.
as a business
Yeah.
owner, because
Yeah.
that we just couldn't let anyone else work. We were like,
Yeah.
okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and we just couldn't trust anyone else
Yeah.
in doing our things.
Yeah.
But then we realized that if we don't delegate, we won't grow.
Yeah,
We have to
yeah.
delegate.
There's no doubt about it. You won't grow. I was, when I first started talking about the show, right, the podcast. When I did my first interview, my first filming, right. I said my team believes in me, right. And me saying this, I kind of was putting it out to the universe, like God. Yeah, exactly. God believes in me, and then next thing I know, I call my sister, which has a family so on. I'm asking her, I was like, I think I need a producer. I have no idea what that is, and so she told me, I would love to do that. I would love to be part of it. And then we started building from there. I met different people, and I said, I'm going to do this, and here we are, So how many coaches do you guys have working for you or with you?
We have 6 coaches right now working for us, and they keep shuffling between both the boxes.
Between two boxes you have.
The 2 boxes.
Okay.
And we have 2 managers, we have 2 housekeepers, and that's just the gym. Then for Kaali Strength, for the app, we have a marketing lead
Okay.
who does all the marketing on social media.
Well, you guys sound like you guys are doing better than a lot of CrossFits in America in different places, because I don't see that in a lot of the some boxes that I've been
So
to.
when we visited over here, even we noticed
We were
that
quite surprised to see that it was still very home run.
yeah.
And
I mean, all the boxes over here have a reception, but
Yeah.
there's no one sitting at the reception.
Yeah.
But that's also because manpower is cheap in India.
Oh,
Cheaper than US.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes
So we
sense.
can have more manpower over there than over here. So
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Just because here's mostly the owners, the trainer, and I guess there's a lot of the community. What happens is in the community of CrossFit, it's almost like the members start to run the gym in a good way.
they do.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I did see some of your filming you had of the gym, like people doing the workouts. So is that something you stay on top of every day?
the coaches still make the workouts.
Yeah.
So
Programming is
done by the coaches. We have a head coach. His name is Jeremy. So he's the one who handles all the programming and everything. So I don't have to look after it. And he's quite experienced. He's been with us since the last 4 years, I think, 4 or 4.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's learned it well, and he's doing it really well.
Okay.
So when I'm here, I only open the camera like once or twice.
Okay.
To see if
I see
everything's
that,
running
yeah.
well, and I
Yeah.
think that's all I do right now.
Yeah.
So it's being handled by them very well.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you guys that you guys have a good partnership going on. Well, tell me about you guys. Like, when did you guys meet?
This is her story today.
No.
She loves
Her story?
story.
Okay, awesome. Let's hear it. If whoever can say it better.
we met in 2015
Okay.
in Spanish class. So it's been 10 years now since we met. And then we started off being friends, and I think a year later we started dating.
Okay.
Now we've been married for 5 years.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
And Nishant actually first started with HIIT with Nishant, which was like a high intensity online, what do you call,
It was online workout. Yeah.
Okay.
Online workout during COVID.
Okay.
From there is where we started our journey of starting CrossFit Kaali, because again it was his dad who said that, okay, you're doing this online thing now, but for how long are you going to go? And he also would take like privates, going to places and taking private training for people. So his dad was like, for how long are you going to continue doing that? You should start something. Which is when we got, and we had always thought about it, but like real estate and everything in Mumbai is so expensive. But yeah, that's how we came about starting CrossFit Kaali.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys, it's in Mumbai?
It's in Mumbai.
Okay.
Both our
okay.
locations are in Mumbai.
Mumbai, okay.
Yeah.
Which we talked about that. It used to be called Bombay before.
Yeah.
And you guys remind me it's before you was born, which is awesome. I love that, Good.
Yeah.
So one of the main reasons, other reason you're here is because we met a couple weeks ago. You spoke and you went through my YouTube and you said, it's a decent looking podcast. I said, okay. That's awesome. So you're into Kaali Strength.
Yeah.
So there's an app you're developing.
Yeah.
Right? Tell us about the app. Tell us,
So after opening 3 boxes, we realized that we don't have a backend to manage all the 3 boxes. We did download Sugarboard. I mean, we used Sugarboard for a while. But Sugarboard has a cap. So basically, if there's 15 members or 15 clients, then you pay this much. Once it goes more than 15, you pay some higher price. More than that, you pay even higher price. So, and then we tried out different apps like Wodify and everything, and earning in rupees and paying in dollars is quite expensive.
Okay.
So we thought we should come up with our own app that has all of this.
Yeah.
So then that's how the idea came in that we should start something like we should start with Kaali Strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, and we were always people who loved having our logo and our colors and our theme everywhere, which is why the idea came that we should make a white labeled app, because it's nice for people to use their own app.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is why if you Google Kaali Strength on the App Store or on the Play Store, you're not going to find an app like that. But we've created an app for each and every box that takes our subscription.
Oh, I get
So
it.
it's very personalized and individualized to the box.
Okay.
Yeah,
To
with
whatever,
their
whoever-
color theme and
their
all
name
that.
and everything.
Yeah.
Have you guys been successful in promoting this? I know you guys in the US.
We
and-
have been very lucky and
Yeah.
successful in
Yeah.
promoting it. So in just 3 weeks, 2 boxes in the US took it up.
Yeah.
And we are just thankful to God for
Nice.
for that, because
Yeah.
before coming in, I had told her that it's okay even if we don't get a box, and this will be
This
a
will
good
just
learning
be,
experience and good networking experience and everything.
Yeah.
And my goal was 2 boxes. So she had asked
Yeah.
me, how many boxes do you think we should make? I was like, 2 boxes would be good for me.
Yeah.
And we reached that. So
How many boxes did you visit? I want to see your closing ratio.
we visited 10 boxes, I think, 10 or 11.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Because almost every other day we were going to a box, and
I saw
we
that.
got a lot of rejections as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Rejections via email also. Like they were like, okay, we have an app and we don't want you to
Yeah.
be coming here.
Yeah.
Even before we went to the box.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So I think we went to 10 or 11 boxes in total.
Yeah.
What?
There are still few boxes that are on the fence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What drives you guys? Like, what, for example, what's your why in life? You're doing all this stuff, and I know it's not money, because there's way easier ways to make money than this. So I just know that. So what is the drive behind it? What is
For me, I think it is creating. I love creating things. So, and if you're not creating, I mean, humans are born to create. And if you're not creating, you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So I love creating. So CrossFit box, everything. This is all just creations, that come out of your imagination, and then
I love it.
you after some time you actually see that it's there, and that feeling is more than what money can give you.
Yeah.
So
What, you have anything to add to that?
My why is him. His ambition, and I know that he is just so, he's going to do it. He's going to make it big in life, because he's so driven. His ambition, people see just that just the first layer of him. They don't know that there's so much more. At 2 in the night, he's sitting and he'll just think of something, and then he's working on it and all of that. So my why is, honestly, I just know that sticking with his ambition gives me that spark too.
Yeah.
And that's my why.
Okay, that's awesome. That's beautiful. And you mentioned how your father was a big influence for you, and how he drives you and pushes you. And
so my father actually was from a very poor family, and he had come from Odisha, that's another state in India, to Mumbai. At that time, standing in a train for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
And so that's how he had come to Mumbai.
3 days straight in a
3
train.
days straight, because the train was 3 days long, and he didn't have the money to buy tickets or anything like that. So he stood in the train, and at night, I think the ticket collectors and all, they came in, and whoever were without tickets, they just pushed them into the middle of the train, and they were all there locked up the whole time for 2 or 3 days, and then that's how he reached Mumbai. Obviously, he had done his engineering in Calcutta, and after coming over here, he had actually sold his best friend's cycle to come here to get that money, and that's how he reached Mumbai.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all those things, listening to those stories since we were kids and everything, like how hard he worked and his risk-taking attitude and everything, that's, I think, what shaped us.
I love it. I love it. It's one of those things where I'm trying to do and pass on, and kind of realize that our imagination is what get us there, right? And if you start to put yourself around different people that kind of know your background but don't know who you used to be, kind of thing then they see you in that vision, so they help uplift you. So that's awesome that you guys done that. Let me see, what else would you like the fans to know, the people that you're speaking to, as far as promoting yourself, promoting in the way you talk about your business, your family background, what is important to you? What do we have going on?
Okay, so before starting the business, I was a national level tennis player. Again, a risky thing to do, especially in India, because in India sports is not considered a career. It's a hobby. It's not considered a career. So, and my father letting me do all of that was a big thing, and I think tennis really shaped me, because all the things that my dad did, I kind of did it without knowing it while playing tennis. So even I have sat on a train, like without tickets and everything, because I just wanted to come back home after my tournament and everything. So I think these things really shape you, and sports is
resilience and character.
Sports is really important, and everyone should play sports.
I see that now with just the CrossFit. See, I didn't grow up, I grew up, working, when I was in high school, right? So I never got the chance to experience a lot of that. But now it's like, I feel like I'm living a kid's life again, because, I'm doing high rocks. Competition was the best for me. I do CrossFit every morning, which is the great community, the great level of people that it, puts you around. You obviously you can tell how the CrossFit community really backs you up, right? You could be in Aruba and you're at the CrossFit location.
So I hadn't thought it would be this. I mean, it's not easy, obviously, but it was so comfortable over here. Meeting different CrossFit owners and the people and everything. Meeting you, meeting Alison.
Just jumping into a workout felt so easy.
And we felt so welcomed and everything. The CrossFit community is something else.
Let's always talk about what life is really about also, right? So we're building these new apps, we're building CrossFit gyms, and we're helping people. What about when it comes to family, and how do we look into that? Are we looking to build a family now, or is something we wait for later to do? This is the question I like.
So for me, family is really important. Whatever I am today, it's because of her. Because before meeting her, I was still playing tennis. After I met her, I didn't stop tennis for her, I stopped tennis for an injury. But after that, I kept thinking, what next, because I knew that I wanted to get married and I wanted to have a settled life and everything. And she supported me all along, and the craziness that I do now as well. Taking all these risks and everything, she's always there. So for me, she's the biggest support. And I don't think I could have done all of this without her, because at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock when I have those panic attacks and everything, not really panic attacks, but I'm like nervous about something and all, it's her who I wake up and I'm like, okay, we need to find a solution for this, or what should I do, and she just supports me. Even if she doesn't have an answer to it, she's just there, and knowing that she's there is a big support.
That's important.
So, that's very important.
That's very important. That's awesome that you have that. And you have your parents, your father still around, or?
My parents, we live with our parents in India.
Okay, awesome. Beautiful.
It's a normal thing in India.
No, I know. My culture too. My culture too.
So and my sister lives over here. So all of these things, like my sister living over here, we are actually privileged, and that's why we are being able to do this thing. To be honest, even though we are taking the risks, we are actually privileged to be able to do all of these things, because if my sister wasn't living over here, it's not easy to catch a flight from Mumbai, come over here, and then spend so much money to promote your app and everything. So we are privileged, and that's why we are taking the risks.
Okay.
So
and
that's only happening because of family.
So you know what you have, and you can't be those people who I did it by myself. And I always tell people there's no such thing as doing it by yourself. There is none.
If everyone around you is not supporting you, you can't do it.
So, I realize that. That's one thing I realize in life. It's like sometimes though you have your own vision. You just have to go for it, because what's going to happen is we want to open the door and bring everybody with us,
Yeah.
but they don't fit through that door.
Yeah.
You know, and that door's for you.
Yeah.
You know, so once I started realizing that, I'm like, okay, you have a different goal in life. You have something different that you need to show up for.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. This is awesome. You know, how do you feel? It's good.
Oh,
yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Yeah. See,
I mean, it was easier than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just that's what we want. We just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
We want to have a conversation. If I had a list of questions to barrel you through, to ask you through, you'd have been like, oh my God. It'd have been through so formal, right? So now I'm trying to, change it up a little bit because it was my first season doing the podcast, and we had the mic things on. I don't want to be like a podcaster, right?
I have
So I purchased.
one more thing to add though.
Okay.
Even I have.
About him.
Oh,
Okay.
about me. Okay.
So I think what drives him, I think I really want to put it out there, is he's able to reach where he is or whatever is because of constantly learning. He is always, like when he did his CrossFit level 1, he didn't do it because he wanted to become a coach or anything. He was doing CrossFit, he wanted to do the level 1 to understand more about the methodology to apply for himself. Then he did the L2 to become a better coach. Then he was like, okay, what's the highest level? And at that time, back in India or even here, the L4 wasn't
L3,
there.
Yeah.
So level 3 was the highest level. So he sat and he studied for the L3. And I think there are only 9 or 10 people in India who've done their L3.
Okay.
And amongst that also, he was one of the very few people who passed it in the first attempt.
Okay.
Even with, say, the app, he doesn't come, or we don't come from any coding or developing background. But he was like, okay, what is out there? Now he knows all these words like UI and UX and LLM and all of that I have learned from him, just because he goes for like business courses, AI courses, app courses, all of that.
Yeah.
So I think it's all that learning that is getting us to get the systems in place and to build an app and all of that. So I think
there has to be constant learning.
Bravo.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's what the show is about.
Yeah. And
That's
I
what
think
the
that
coach.
is important for everyone to know, that you have to constantly keep learning and updating yourself to get somewhere.
Yeah. There's no question about curiosity, like a kid, right? As long as we keep that curiosity going, and once you learn that you don't know what you don't know, that's it, and then you're open to. Once we shut down we get closed-minded, then that's it. We're just telling the universe and everybody, we're all set. We don't need to develop anymore. But once you open-minded set, and you don't know everything, get your ego out the way, and learn from other individuals, things start to change in life.
Like before he met me, he didn't even have Instagram, and now he's like a better influencer than most people I know.
Oh, I can see it. So it's funny because I think I really didn't get on social media. I had like 1 or 2 followers, whatever, until 2 years ago. So now I'm talking about it's moving slow. They're like, dude, your YouTube channel has I'm like, yeah, but I want 100 million views and I want this. And like, gee, it's not working. So it just changes and it takes the time. It's like we talk about the consistency, right? You have to allow time.
Yeah, and you have to be consistent with what you're doing.
Exactly. All right, guys.
A lot of them leave it midway, like most of them. They
There's
start
that
a business
initial,
and they think that they're going to do it, do big in it, and then 1 year down the line they are not where they want to be, and then they just get demotivated and leave. But it's a constant learning and evolving and
sticking through it.
Trust me getting out of bed this morning when the alarm clock went off at 3:51 a.m. I say this and I go, oh my God, but then it's like, dude, you know how many people count on you to get out of bed? And we have this saying in our box, this is what we do. And it doesn't matter what other people do. It doesn't matter people sleeping in, right? My sleep in is 5:30 the most. That's my sleep in. I think Sunday was that, right? But this is what we do, and then you put yourself around the same people that's believing in you, and doing what you want to do. All right, guys.
One last thing.
Go ahead.
This is my first podcast.
No.
My mom will be very upset if I don't mention her.
Go ahead. Don't cut it out, Will.
So, she has been the pillar in my life. I mean, she just does things and she doesn't mention it, and does it silently.
Okay.
And so, I mean, every one of us in the family are there because of her.
Okay.
You know, whatever we have
Yeah.
done, whoever, be it my sister, be it my dad, be it me, be it her now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
it's because of her. So
Yeah.
thank you, Mom. And this one was for you. Yeah.
Thank you, Mom. I never said one for my mother. Believe that, huh? He just put me to shame right now. Mom, I told him to say that. Yeah. All right, guys. All right. If we're good, I think we're good now, right? Thank you for joining us for the second season, first episode of the Coach Cardozo Show.